if I did a black voice, they'd be canceling me the next day. That's just like, really, you don't trust me?
That's to the people. That's just the folks that are in charge. Not everybody else, like on the ground level. Some people don't care. Some people don't care. Okay, most people don't care.
But they still go along with it because nobody wants to be the one who gets called out by the mean girls on Twitter that you're not, you're not in line with the wokest of the woke. So they get into, you're right, people don't really care.
Yeah.
But
this is Bill Maher, Club Random, on with Jay Pharoah. Jay Pharoah is so funny. We're going to take a side mission on this one. As soon as I saw this clip and I saw that Jay Pharoah was on, remember, from Saturday Night Live, I think the best impressionist of my lifetime is he is. He does Denzel, Obama, Jay-Z, name it. He can do it. And Cat Williams, he sounds exactly like the person. Jay Pharoah sounds exactly like the person he's impersonating. Bill Maher here is saying, hey, Jay, you can do a white guy. I can't do a joke with a black guy's voice. Why would I get canceled for that? Bill Maher and Club Random with Jay Pharoah. Let's go.
We've seen it too many times where they also don't want to stick their neck out.
Right.
Not that it should be something that requires that much courage, but I don't know if you saw Bobby Kennedy endorsed Trump.
Yes.
Right. And then, he's married to Cheryl Hines.
Yes.
Larry David's work wife on Curb Your Enthusiasm and many other projects. And, I know her, I know them, and I really felt bad for her because they came after her. And, Bobby Kennedy does do a lot and say a lot of weird fucking shit. I mean, eating bears and cutting up dead whales, and I mean, what the fuck? And a worm in his brain.
Yeah, he must watch some. He must watch anime or some shit, some hentai shit. Fucked up. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I know what anime is.
Okay. You know what hentai anime is?
I don't know what hentai is.
That's some other crazy.
What is it?
It's like anime porn, but it's like fucked up shit, like motherfucking tentacles and shit like that.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, so
Bill doesn't know.
He must be seeing some of that type of thing too.
I remember reading something about that Japanese porn got into the tentacles because for some reason I think they were highly censored after the war so that you couldn't show a penis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's lying.
I'm not sure
He's
I
joking.
know it. I'm just saying I think I read
Jay
that.
Pharoah's lying because everybody knows, man. If you watch the corn of the Japanese style, if you like Japanese corn, not corn on the cob, if you like it, that would not be me. If for those who have seen it, it's all blurred. It's still to this day, it's all blurred out. So it's just weird.
But that makes sense to me. I feel like that does resonate, that there was some very strict laws about what you could show, and so that the tentacle became sort of a replacement for the penis.
Yeah.
And then they got into it because humans are fucked up like that.
They like octopus porn. That's what they like. Octoporn.
As opposed to octoroon.
Octoroon, yep, which is 1/8, yep. And thank you, because that's a new word I've learned. I never heard of that.
Well,
octoroon.
If you don't know who Jay Pharoah is, let me drop this on you. Jay Pharoah is one of the funniest dudes out there because of his impressions. And the impression game is interesting.
Oh, you know what?
Because you've got to do the impression and then you've got to do jokes with the impression. Let's take a look at some of his impressions. This first one is 50 Cent.
I live. That's wild. It's wild that you would actually say that nobody's done 50 like that. Because there are definitively people who always do 50 all the time on Instagram who get fucking credit and the shit is trash. Now, I'm not going to say who they are, but, I see a lot of impersonations, and I say to myself, like, nigga, somebody need to talk to you. They need to talk to you. They need to say something to you because you're not good at this.
Well, you did pretty good. Amazing. You sound just like I do, and now I'm gonna need you to take over because this job is stressful.
Oh my goodness.
And he said, talk from the back of your throat, pause. And what I did was I just started doing that. I was just like,
if I talk from the back of my throat, then all of a sudden, I sound like Obama. You want me to come back?
Shout out to this channel here real quick who put this together. Duncan Reacts. This is a dope clip. But Jay Pharoah, this is the guy who's on with Bill Maher on Club Random. His impressions are insane.
But I'm not.
That's crazy.
Hey, I told her. I thought she said she was clean.
Tracy Morgan?
That's what I thought she said she was.
He would say, excuse me, pimpin'.
This is insane. He sounds, I could swear to you that this is Cat Williams.
Now, the first thing you need to do is return that because you didn't pay for it properly. And if you would have properly paid for it, pimpin', you wouldn't have had to resort to those tactics. So what you need to do is return the lunch because the Lunchable is for the fat nigga.
How does he do that? So he not only sounds like him, he's putting the pauses where Cat Williams would put the pauses. And here's his Shannon Sharp.
Do I really sound like that?
And
Shannon Sharp.
I tweeted back at him. I was like, that you do.
oh, you owe me a lot of money, Negro. You know me. You know that, right? Because I'm keeping you hot.
This
like when you're a lot taller than I thought you were, too.
Denzel Washington.
Too, huh? Working out, huh, Pharoah? Okay, all right, okay, all right. So I said, can I take a picture with you? He was like, yeah, if you can kneel down. Take a picture with you. I don't mind if you can get down here and just take the picture. I'll definitely do it for you.
You know what? I do this one, but I never talk about it.
See, this is on point to what Bill Maher started this clip about. This is Jay Pharoah doing a white guy. And Bill Maher's like, I couldn't do a black guy. Well, that's the double standard. I don't agree with it, but that's where we live, Bill.
I do Jason Statham, and I say, I'm the transporter, and what I will do, I'll punch you in the face and have sex with my girl right on top of your corpse.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart splitting the bill. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. All right.
Listen, here's the problem. Tell you what the problem is. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. The problem is, Dwayne, I'm not splitting the check with you because I only ordered buffalo wings. That's all I had. That's all I can fit in my body, Dwayne. Look at my body. My body looks like a pedigram. Bad. I can't eat all the food that you ate. You ordered the whole restaurant, so I think you should pay for the whole bill.
Come on, jabroni. The Rock says this. You know, it's really serious that you pay, Kevin. You know why? You say that you're balling. You're supposed to be the best, the number one.
This is insane. How does a guy sound exactly like another dude like that?
Comedian in the world. So you know you can cover it this time. And I've got the next one at the Applebee's.
Well, let me just say this. This has to be one of the worst years in sports ever. The worst years in entertainment we've ever dealt with. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Kevin. You want to know why, Kevin? Ask me why. Say why, Steven? Why?
Why, Steven?
Because Shannon Sharp, it usually has that effect. It shocks people. My voice is very shocking. That's just what it is. Because Shannon Sharp called me, Skip Bayless, a white man, 175 times on national television. Wow. It's just ridiculous.
That is.
Yeah, there's no reason to talk to you. I don't have to. I don't know.
I just don't. I mean, that dude is just absolutely insane with
Sort
the
of
impressions.
a replacement. For,
Let's get back to Bill. Let me know what you think about Jay Pharoah. Am I overestimating? Are you familiar with him? You never heard of him? Let's get back to this clip here with Bill Maher. Let me know in the comments what you think about Jay Pharoah.
for the penis.
Yeah.
And then they got into it because
we got back into the clip at not the opportune time. Let's keep on going.
Humans are fucked up like that.
They like octopus porn. That's what they like. Octoporn.
As opposed to octoroon.
Octoroon, yep, which is 1/8, yep. And thank you, because that's a new word I've learned. I never heard of that.
Well,
octoroon.
We're gonna have to find out how offensive it's gonna be. But I meant no offense, and you took no offense, right?
I didn't.
No, it's historical. It's historical.
It's a word that's been used.
It shows that
for centuries.
People back then were like just obsessed with race, And then I feel like they got less obsessed. Now they're back to it.
Absolutely.
So maybe we'll be hearing that word again, but I hope not. I mean,
How did we get to octoroon? It's not a word I'm really familiar with, but I think it's just somebody who's like 1/8 black, I believe. I'll have to look that up.
I'm the old school liberal. I guess I'm showing my age, but Martin Luther King, content of their character, not the color of their skin.
Yep.
Colorblind society. We know, of course we know it, like you're not blind, but you could care less. That I thought was the goal. But
now people are, like you're saying, people are picking it back up.
Yep, they are. Let's look at octoroon here. The term octoroon refers to a person with 1/8 African ancestry, typically having 7/8 European ancestry. This classification is part of a historical system of racial categorization that emerged in the Americas, particularly during the 19th century, where individuals were often classified based on their percentage of African heritage. An octoroon would have 1 black great-grandparent and 7 white great-grandparents, distinguishing them from other classifications as quadroon, which denotes 1/4 African ancestry. I honestly have never heard that term before, so let me know what you think about that term. But I just wanted to play this one. I just needed an excuse to go down the lane, and I was going to go for a half an hour, but I was like, let's not do that. The Jay Pharoah impressions, man. Much respect to that, bro. Let me know what you think, man, on this after show carnage impression stuff.
The next clip is ready below. Welcome to After Show Carnage.